Hey, my lovely, lovely, wonderful people, a pleasant afternoon to you. Beautiful people. So this morning I was looking at somebody's WhatsApp status, and something came up which I found quite profound. or I thought quite profound. and I'm going to see if I can put it in layman's term, just simple, but hopefully it will be effective. And because it's something that I want all of us to hone, HONE, and to own for ourselves, OWN as well. I want us to harness it to make it become a part of us. Because there's several ways that we can learn, and God has given us different talents, different gifts, different abilities. And one of the ability that God has blessed, especially women with, and I say especially, that is one of our strengths, or inner strengths, because we don't have the physical strength like that of men generally. But we have that inner, I call it's neurological, but it is spiritual. It is soulful. So it is a part of the neurological aspect of the brain. It is also within the spirit of the person, and it is within the soul of the person. But we dumb it down because oftentimes people don't give it credence. People do not give it value because we live in a world that is very scientific. Can you prove it? What are the encounters that you have had with this individual to say that something is off? And I'm talking about what we would call intuition. We don't hone it, we don't harness it, and we don't make it of value a lot. We don't. We kind of push it to the side, to say, oh, you can't prove it. So you will see somebody, and immediately, it's like the Spirit of God comes upon you and tells you to be very leery. To be very leery, be cautious, be careful. It's like it subtly warns you. There's something that convicts your spirit man, and it touches onto your soul and says something is not right with this individual. And I'm not talking about being overly suspicious. You know what I mean? That is something that is maybe psychological. There's a problem where everybody you come across, you're overly suspicious of them. No, that is not healthy. That is not something godly. That is maybe not even something physically healthy for you, or psychologically healthy for you. Because you can't be suspicious of everybody. If that is the case, you need to be suspicious of yourself. You have to be suspicious of yourself. But notwithstanding, God has given women especially, the ability to discern. Do not dumb down, do not push under, subjugate, or make subpar your intuition, skills, and abilities. It is key. It can save your life and the lives of your loved ones, people that you care about. Your intuition is not just neurological, it is spiritual, and it is soulful. It is in your soul man, which is a composite of the mind, the will, and the emotions. Do not let anybody tell you that something is wrong with you. There are some people, as you come across them, it's like the Spirit of God says, be careful of this one. I notice I didn't say God says to treat them badly. You still ought to treat them with respect and love. Well, respect is a component of love. So let us use the word love as the overarching word. But you don't need to befriend them. You don't need to be in their space if it is not needed. You don't, and you also need to be very careful of the things that you say around them. Because usually these people are destructive, they're narcissistic, they create factions and dissensions, they create disunity, say they cause this person to not like you, and they sell a false story. And one of the biggest flaws in them, they are liars. You see the way how they tell their lies. If you tell the truth, you look like the liar in comparison to them who would be lying. Mighty God. They have practiced and perfected the art of lying, that it is unbelievably boggles the mind and staggers the imagination. Like I said, this cannot be real. Nobody no good pa lying. So there is no possible way that people can be so good at lying. They are deceptive. They're conniving. They're malevolent. You know, there's a evil and a vitriol in their soul that only deliverance and transformation can cure. Not just treat, but cure. So if your intuition, what the Christian fraternity would call discernment, says be careful, you be very careful. Warn your loved ones. I did not say to hurt them. I did not say to give them silent treatment. I did not say to treat them badly. No, because it would go against what the scripture says about heaping coals of fire on your enemies' heads. It would go against the scripture where God said, bless those that persecute you. Do good to them. If they need your help and you can help, you help them. But we're talking about being, becoming their friends and being in their space and talking unnecessary. And I put the word unnecessary quotation. Do not chat where you don't need to chat. Say, shut your shop. As an uncle of mine used to say, shut your shop. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Shut it, he that keepeth his mouth, keepeth his life, physically, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, socially, financially, every way. There's a time to talk and a time not to. You have to know when to be confidential. I never say secretive. Secretive is not the same as confidential. Confidentiality is knowing when to protect and to safeguard important information that will not destroy your life and the lives of others. Secrecy is hiding evil behavior. Usually people who are evil are secretive because they're plotting and planning to do evil. So they're secretive and snake-like. You must be confidential and loyal, committed, and devoted to people. And if somebody shares something with you, hold that to your person. You don't go out and tell Tom, Dick, Harry, Jill, and Jane. Now, if your intuition or your discerning spirit knocks and says, this one, you said, no problem, and you work with that. You're professional, limited conversation, limited little words from your mouth towards them must be limited. And you keep your eyes open. Watch them. Be leery or be wary of them. Don't go and spread any propaganda. You don't need to go and think there. You can warn your loved ones because you're your loved ones and you care about them and you want to save them just in case. You caution them. Don't spread rumors. Don't go with what you know, what you feel. Say, listen, my intuition or my discernment says something is wrong with this individual. I cannot pinpoint because nothing has happened as yet. I just met them out. Something is off. I don't know what it is yet. Something doesn't feel right. Don't worry, in time God reveals it. It happened to me recently. Just wait. Patience is a virtue. He will reveal to, but do not dumb down. Do not make subpar. Do not press down or devalue your intuition skills. It's a God-given gift. Do not dumb down or devalue your discerning spirit. It is of God. It will save your life. It is not a figment of an imagination. You know, they may not be able to prove it as scientific. But I can tell you, if you were to look at a number of cases and start to study around it, for people who said, my discerning spirit said to me this, and we get them all together and do a project on it, then perhaps they may accept it as scientific. I don't care what they want to say, but I can tell you it is a spiritual science behind it, a neurological science behind it, a soulful science behind it. So for me, it is scientific. It is real. It is a way. It's a knowledge. It's another form of knowledge base, or to incorporate knowledge within the body of the human being. And I'm encouraging people to embrace their intuition skills, to embrace your discerning spirit. Do not take it for granted. It is a God-given, inbuilt thing within us, especially females. So ladies, listen to me. It can save your life and the lives of your loved ones, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and every way. Guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lions and you can follow me on Instagram.